Now, on to some real news. I mean, you thought the coalition imploding or, Iran exploding or Venezuela being invaded or Greenland being bought. You thought that was news. You are wrong with an R-O-N-G, my friends. No, just kidding. As Donald Trump said, it's spelled with a W. Because this is the story of the century. Brooklyn Beckham, the multi-billionaire nepo baby. I just found out it's pronounced nepo, not nepo. Who is the offspring of David Beckham.
You wouldn't say nepotistic, would you? Or nepotism.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, but that's got a tism or a tistic at the end of it. If the O's just hanging...
All right.
Like if your car's getting repossessed, you don't get a repo man.
Okay, sure.
It's a repo man.
All right, you go with the tism.
Anyway, sorry, I shouldn't be preempting it. That's topic 7 down the line. Anyway, so David Beckham has finally broken his silence on son Brooklyn's family feud bombshell. He has been silent for the last week, ever since Brooklyn Beckham started posting a series of Instagram posts saying that his family was just all about the brand. Oh, really? Jeez, I hadn't thought that. I just thought they were natural, sort of down-to-earth Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of everyday guys. But now you think about it, I guess when you marry someone called Posh Spice, who has her own clothing label, maybe the brand does have something to do with it. Or, David Beckham, who's the most famous football superstar in Thai English history. Anyway, so he's complained about this. He's also complained about them just doing stuff so they can post it on Instagram. He made all these claims on Instagram where he posted it repeatedly as well.
Natural.
And he also said that his mum, Posh Spice, or Victoria Beckham, née Spice, ruined his wedding by stealing the first dance with him instead of him dancing with his bride, and then dancing inappropriately with her son, which sadly for everyone, or at least half the population, he failed to elaborate on. Anyway, David Beckham has been silent on the matter, and not just because he has an unusually high-pitched voice, but because he was quite traumatised apparently by it. He has now broken that silence, and we have all 11 seconds of it. Take a look.
They make mistakes. Children are allowed to make mistakes. That's how they learn. So that's what I try to teach my kids. But you have to sometimes let them make those mistakes as well.
And I tell you what, if letting your kids make mistakes is good parenting, then David Beckham and I have something very, very much in common, because he is letting his kid make an absolute howler, I reckon. I'm team DB all the way.
I think he's been pretty gracious in his comments. I want to know, though, he made those comments at the World Economic Forum. What is he doing at the WEF?
No, I think, look, I think it's different if you're the royal family. I am. I think it's different if you're the royal family. No, I'm not Team Harry. This is why I'm qualifying my statement. If you're the royal family, Meghan married Harry knowing all of the baggage that came with. You are actually marrying an institution. But the Beckhams are just a family. I know they're famous, I know they're very wealthy, but clearly there are dynamics going on in this family that are very unhealthy if what Brooklyn has said is true. Like his mum at the 11th hour refusing to provide his wife's wedding dress and then making her go out to find it.
Executive producer and investigative reporter James Birtles has done a deep dive into this claim, and he has concluded it is absolutely 100%. He's fact-checked it. It's false.
Okay, so you think Brooklyn Beckham's lying then?
I think he's a drama queen.
I think.
Really?
I think he's a nepo baby drama queen.
I think like
who
Meghan
doesn't have a great deal of talent. He's married into a family that's even richer than his.
So well done.
He's alleged. I know. Good on him for doing so. He's allegedly a photographer, and his family has supported his endeavours in photography, including help publish a book of his photography. Look up his photography. There's one of the photos in his published book
of photography.
Is the elephant, and it's just a shadow. You can't actually see the elephant.
And this is a
published book of his photography.
Maybe it's the elephant in the room.
Well, it is the elephant in the room. I mean, for goodness sake, his family has tried their best, and then, he goes off, marries a girl. That's fine. Clearly, the wife and the parents don't get along. These things happen in families. Why do you have to play it out publicly? Just go and do your business.
Yeah, well, I guess...
I don't post on social media if I have a disagreement with my family.
No, I know, but your family also doesn't post you on social media to create the image of having a perfect family. So if you're in that space, then that's kind of the deal.
Is it not deeply ironic that he says all his family does is a performance for social media?
I know.
And then he does a performance for social media.
They're all as bad as each other.
I'm reluctantly Team Brooklyn, guys, but I'm open to being convinced.
Look, you asked, just for the record, you asked if I thought he was lying, and I just wanted to say, absolutely, for legal reasons, I think he was speaking his truth.
That's, well done.
You like that?
Well done, Joe.